afternoon, everybody. I hope you are all okay. First of all, I hope you all had a lovely half term. You know that I always love to ask on our usual first day back at school is ask if you've had a lovely half term and listen to some of the lovely things that you have got up to. So I hope you did manage to do some lovely things during half term. I know we were a little bit restricted, but hopefully you're able to enjoy your half term away from learning and enjoying time outdoors or doing lovely things within your home. So I hope you've all had a good first week back. So this week has been our aspirations week, and I know there has been some virtual visitors online who you've listened to and being able to ask questions of during this period. So I hope you've had a lovely first week back. Well done for working so hard. I've seen the registers, I've been able to see who's been attending their lessons this week, and it's good to see that the majority of you have accessed your online learning this week. So well done. So next week is a fabulous week. It's a fabulous week for two reasons. The first reason, it is World Book Week next week, so all of our activities for next week and our learning is going to be centred around reading and the love and enjoyment of books and authors. So I know your class teachers have a wonderful set of activities ready for you for next week, and we have our lovely pyjama day on Thursday, so that's your excuse to stay in your pajamas and obviously be on your live lessons in your pajamas for the day to celebrate World Book Day, which is on the Thursday, but we've decided to have a World Book Week. And second of all, and I am sure we'll all be super pleased about this, and we're so excited that next week is our last week of home learning. So we have one more week next week of home learning, and then on Monday the 8th of March, and we cannot wait, we will all be coming back to school. So we will see everybody back at school on Monday the 8th of March, where we can get back to school, get back in our classrooms and enjoy being back at school as an Eaton Park family. And we're so excited for that. We cannot wait to see you. And next week, and even today or tonight, there might be a few little surprises, little treats along the way. So just having a quick look to see who may be at your door over either today or after school today, or maybe even next week. So keep an eye out for that, but we cannot wait to see you on Monday the 8th of March. So we're ending this week with our celebrations shout outs as we normally do. So we're going to celebrate the children who have been selected for a shout out this week from your home learning. So we're going to start with 5M first this week, and in 5M this week we have Beth for being incredibly reliable during home learning and also being just 100% enthusiastic from day one of home learning. And we have been home learning now for a very long time, but Beth, you have been 100% enthusiastic every single day, and Mrs. Morgan has said thank you. So thank you to Beth for your enthusiasm. It really does have a knock-on effect of everyone else when children are so enthusiastic. So well done, Beth. We also have Chloe for super engagement during lessons. Millie, again, for enthusiasm and making some fabulous contributions during your online lessons this week. So well done to Millie and Chloe. We have Annalie for being a maths whiz, to put quite simply, obviously really excelling within maths. So well done, Annalie. We have Ben for a really great week to do with guided reading. So well done, Ben, that's great to hear. And finally in 5M this week, we have Cowell for showing excellent enthusiasm, attending every live lesson and getting involved with your online lessons really, really well. So well done to Cowell. Next, we have 1J. And in 1J this week, we have Frankie Shea for fantastic work. Wherever you're working, Frankie Shea, you have had a great week of learning, so well done to you. We have Piper for excellent writing, and this is lovely to hear. Excellent writing about your aspiration to be a nurse, and that is just wonderful, Piper. It's lovely that even in year one you have already the aspiration to be a nurse when you are older, and what a fantastic career being a nurse is. So that's wonderful to hear, Piper, good girl. We have Brody again. Brody for amazing writing, and it's extremely interesting. So Brody in year 1 has been writing about his future aspiration to become a games developer. How lovely to hear that, and what an interesting job that would be, Brody. So well done. And finally, we have Lennon for excellent work on missing addition number sentences this week in maths. So well done, Lennon. Next, we have our little acorns, and in little acorns this week, we have Mia for working extremely hard to tell the time to o'clock. We have Melissa for working extremely hard with her handwriting and her writing this week in reception. Mark David for your consistent, excellent effort for all of the work that has been set for you this week, Mark David. So well done to you. We have Hannah for confident reading during live lessons and making sure that we're ticking our reading over during this period. So well done to Hannah. And finally, in Little Acorns, we have Harry for your high and enthusiastic engagement during your online lessons this week. So well done. Next, we have 4DM, and in 4DM, we have Toby for your amazing historical knowledge, Toby. You've really stood out this week. Joe for your enthusiasm for writing, good lads. Amelia H for an amazing attitude to all areas of learning, and we have Emily for producing a fantastic piece of work all about Julius Caesar, which is absolutely lovely. Well done. Next, we have 6W, and in 6W this week, we have Farouz for your outstanding and hard work during maths this week, Farouz, so well done. We have Sky for fabulous understanding of the language which was used in the text Good Night, Mr. Tom, which is a fantastic year 6 text which we use in school. We have Jack for being so engaged in the session that our children had with the boxer and poet as well. I know that was an excellent session which went down with year 5 and year 6. Well done. And we have Lucia for fantastic vocabulary work, again linked to the text of Good Night, Mr. Tom. So well done. We also have a little shout out for Christine, but she's in 6H, but it's from Mrs. Whitmore for being a role model and a really, really supportive friend, which is lovely. Well done, Christine. Next, we have 5C, and in 5C this week, we have Ethan for asking some excellent and really interesting questions during your live aspiration sessions this week. And I have heard, Ethan, that you have thoroughly enjoyed them and particularly enjoyed the poet, the boxer as well. So that's lovely to hear. Well done, Ethan. We have Gracie for having a positive attitude towards your learning and contributing really well during your online lessons. So well done, Gracie. And we also have Alex for putting a maximum effort into all of your work, including the pride that you take with your work as well, and also keeping your portfolio dojo updated regularly by sending in some fantastic pieces of work. So well done to you, Alex. Next, we have nursery, and in nursery this week we have Xander for excellent contributions during lessons, and particularly during the lesson all to do with healthy eating. And I know in nursery you have been learning about healthy and unhealthy foods, so well done, Xander. We also have Ruby Blue for becoming more confident towards contributing during your group sessions, so well done, Ruby Blue. And finally, we have Autumn for a super last week at Eaton Park, and we know that you'll be leaving us, so we wish you very, very well in your new school. Next, we have Bluebells, and in Bluebells this week, we have Vincent for being a great role model during your online learning and having a positive attitude. And Miss Hayes has said you will always be willing to have a go, which is lovely. Excellent. Well done, Vincent. We have Lani for building a fantastic den as part of your topic work, using lots of things within your house to help you to build that. So well done. And we have David for having the confidence to speak up during his online lessons and also sharing his ideas with his peers. So well done, David. Next, we have 6H, and in 6H this week we have Charlie PJ for always being a positive role model for others, supporting them and just always being there on time for his lessons and just being an active participant. So well done, Charlie. We have Amalia for being on time for all of her group online lessons and being enthusiastic about her learning. So well done, Amalia. We have Lacey for being an online superstar, Miss Hickton has put here, for completing lots of great work and always taking the time to share her ideas and her opinions as well. So well done, Lacey. And finally in 6H, we have Lincoln for always being a ray of sunshine. You've worked your absolute socks off and that's demonstrated in the excellent work that you have produced, Lincoln. So well done. Next, we have 4B, and in 4B, we have Chantal for working extremely hard during your online maths lessons when you have been working with decimals this week. So well done, Chantal. We also have Enzo for super effort during your science assessment, which shows that you've got a really good understanding of your science unit, all to do with sound. So well done, Enzo. And finally, we have Ruben for being committed towards your online learning and throughout the remote learning period. So well done to Ruben. Next, we have 1B, and in 1B this week, we have Oliver for consistently outstanding and high standard of involvement during your online lessons. So that's lovely to hear, Oliver. Well done. We have Jay for working really, really hard to complete all of his work to the best of his ability. So well done to Jay. We have Daisy for consistently hard work and super effort during your online lessons. So well done, Daisy. And finally in 1B, we have Brooklyn for working hard within all your lessons and trying your best. And we can't ask much more than that. So well done. We have 2S next, and in 2S, we have Isla for completing some excellent work on subordination this week during English in Year 2 and some writing some lovely sentences all about Sleeping Beauty as part of your English work. So well done to Isla. We have Amber just for being an all-round superstar. You've also wrote a lovely story this week and you've shared that online with your class and you've read it absolutely beautifully to the other children using lots of expression as well. So well done to you, Amber. That's great to hear. We have Brooke for super maths work this week when you've been learning to tell the time, and telling the time is never easy, but you've obviously had a great week at it, Brooke, so well done. We have Ethan for writing some fantastic sentences independently using subordinating conjunctions, so well done to Ethan. And finally, we have Ava for working, for working extremely hard in all lessons this week and also developing your confidence as well, which is really, really lovely, your confidence and also your independence. So well done, Ava. Next, we have 2M, and in 2M, we have Riley James for a super discussion during English this week as part of your independent activities. It was great to listen to you explaining your learning, Mrs. Mellor has put, so well done, Riley James. We have Gracie for a fabulous attitude towards your phonics sessions with Mrs. Maskery, which is lovely. Well done, Gracie. We have Patrick for your secure understanding of subordination this week within your English lessons. And finally, we have Evie, who has worked extremely hard this week to tell the time. Well done to all of 2M. Next, we have 3W, and in 3W this week we have Marcelina for creating a lovely double-page spread this week all about your aspirations. I'd love to see that, Marcelina. We have Elena for working hard during home learning and also making sure that she's carried on with her lovely joined up handwriting. Well done. We have Emile for your excellent enthusiasm, Emile, and how you've shared your ideas and how you've been that excited to share your learning and share your ideas with the other children within your class whilst online, which is great. And finally, we've got Mia for super work on aspirations, and also this is really, really interesting, researching the skills but also the qualifications that she will need for her dream job. So well done, Mia. And finally, we have 3H, and in 3H this week we have Ava for always being eager to contribute and share her ideas during online learning. We have Temperance for working really hard in English and answering reading questions accurately this week. And I know you've been working on the Great K-pop tree. Leon for producing a super aspirations poster and also finding lots of interesting facts about becoming an astronaut. Oh, that would be most definitely a very, very interesting career, Leon. Well done. Alfie M for working really hard in maths this week and answering all of your reasoning and problem solving questions this week within maths. And I know, Alfie, you love maths, which is lovely to hear. And finally, we have Molly for her amazing attitude towards all areas of learning. And Molly has produced every piece of work to the highest of standards and always being willing to contribute during discussions and send her work in via Class Dojo portfolio. So well done to Molly. So that is the end of our celebrations shout outs for this week. So well done to everybody for a fantastic week of home learning after half term. We look forward to next week. Like I say, we have a lovely World Book Week planned for everybody across the school, including a lovely pyjama day on Thursday, and then that is our last week of home learning, and we'll be back together on Monday the 8th of March, and we cannot wait to see everybody. It's been so long since we've been able to see everybody, so we're so excited to have you all back in school where you most definitely belong. So well done to all of you. We're very, very proud of you. Let's get this next week done, and then we will be back, and then we can work towards starting to see little elements of normality for us all, which we're all very, very much looking forward to. So parents, carers, next week we will be sharing our return to school plans with you. They will be posted onto Class Dojo. They will also be emailed, and they'll be also posted onto our Eaton Park Facebook account as well. So keep your eye out for those. But as we've said, we're expecting all children to return to school on Monday, the 8th of March. Okay, have a lovely weekend, everybody. Again, thank you for your continued support, and we will see you on Monday at 9 o'clock for our last week of home learning and for the start of World Book Day. Take care, everybody. Thank you.